Team Tundra strikes back in today's episode of Pokemon Cardinal. Remember I said this publisher skipping these intros? No? Neither do I. Maybe I shouldn't do. Things for later. Even the game is pro grass type. It's in the frickin' intro. And again, I guess the fire thing would be kind of out of place, or the balloon. Nothing says Cardinal like Moose. Or nothing says Canada like Moose.
Welcome back, everyone, to another exciting installment of Pokemon Cardinal. If you haven't caught up on everything that's going on to this point, I highly suggest you do so by using the card that should be popping up on screen right now.
Not on my version.
Some things went down last episode, and even more things are bound to happen.
I don't know how to do that.
Time. After beating Leo at the Doniment City Gym, we got word of something happening at the research lab. And as newly anointed recipients of the Rose Badge, Leo sent us over here to investigate. So why don't we head inside and see what's up?
This is the place where they make Pokeballs.
Well, if you hadn't guessed it before, it's confirmed now. Team Tundra has swarmed the lab for some reason. What could they possibly be doing here?
Hey, you're those kids who were trying to stop us from getting that girl earlier, back in the Robella Forest.
Oh, you.
Well, sorry to melt your snow cone, but this is an official Team Tundra raid. We've got personnel running all over this lab. There's no way you're doing anything this time, except failing miserably.
Good.
And it'll be my honor to send you right out the door. Go, Venopine and Siberia 9!
Ooh, Grace.
Did I just lose again? Well, it doesn't really matter if you beat me anyway. Like I said, we've got tons of people here. You'll never make it out without getting flash frozen.
Speaking of people, backup has arrived.
God dang it.
My turn, you little runt. How about you try this one on for size? Go Cumchew and Venopine!
This one's gonna Cubchew. This might be a little harder.
What the? I just lost
I think we run into that, yes.
Who the heck are you kids? You know, you two are really starting to get on my nerves. Luckily, though, we've got the boss here today, and I promise you, you do not want to mess with him.
Oh boy,
it won't
the
be
boss.
Pretty, trust me.
Well, it looks like we've made some headway in what's going on here. We still don't have any idea of what Team Tundra is after, though. This is a research lab, so it's gotta be something important, and I don't think it's gonna be good if they get their hands on it, so we better keep going and see what we can find.
Let's see what we find out. We're bosses, of course.
So you've really made all these Pokemon into ice types?
Wait, you turned Pokemon's typing?
You see, these Tundra forms, as we call them, are ice-type versions of rare and powerful Pokemon, created to help realize our icy dreams.
You're forcing alternative
like
forms.
What Pokemon have you
That's
turned
messed
into
up.
ice types exactly?
Oh, you know, ones that we feel are good candidates and will help us get our job done. I'm sure you'll get to see them for yourself soon enough, though. You seem like quite the
Their boss
strong
Pokemon
trainer.
better be a fire
Time
type just to
that
prove how
should
far
certainly
they've
have our
gone.
strength.
Go, Ice Charizard.
Have a visitor.
You two? Ugh, why do you always follow me
Go,
around?
Frozikin.
So, you know
It's
these young people,
Blaziken,
Grim?
but on
Well, isn't
ice.
that fun? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Thatcher, and I'm the head scientist for Team Tundra. Since you're here, why don't you all show me what you've got with a Pokemon battle?
I was thinking the exact same thing. I'm really starting to get annoyed with you popping up everywhere I go, and I think it's about time I showed you how much stronger I've gotten since our last battle.
Last battle?
Let's go!
Wait, you're talking about us. Really?
Alright, let's do this! Go! Armitar!
I have to fight you of all people when the bad guy's right there? This is new.
Well, would you look at that? It seems like Krim got himself a new Pokemon since the last time we battled him.
got the fire
Armitar is
type, you're
the
fine.
armor Pokemon. While normally very defensive, these Pokemon are also known to be aggressive attackers.
Actually, I think we
if
run into
agitated
fighting
or
types
threatened.
earlier, so you
As a
should be good
pure
with them
steel
too.
type, your best option here is going to be Flaridas if you have one, but Snebel with its part ground type could certainly help
That
out
as well.
Ah! Armatar, return! Go! Or Sombra!
Or Sembra. An evolved
Ursumbra
form.
here is a Pokemon we haven't seen either, but it probably looks familiar. That's because it is the evolved form of Darbursa, with a rather unique method of evolution to boot. In order for Darbursa to evolve into Ursumbra, a Dusk Stone has to be used on it specifically at nighttime. I guess it gives it that extra oomph of darkness that it needs as a dark
Evidently.
type. Anyway, as the Dark Bear Pokemon,
I like its
Ursumbra are
stomach.
extremely
That's really
territorial
nice.
and mean. They have been known to destroy the vehicles of those who travel into their habitat if you catch one in a bad mood.
Yee.
They use the markings on their stomach and chest to intimidate would-be challengers.
Ha! Yes! I fainted one of your Pokemon! Way to go, Ursumbra!
Oh, that's the first feint
Wow,
that's been
that hasn't
confirmed.
happened yet, has it? As we begin to encounter stronger and stronger trainers, you'll find that occasionally we might lose a Pokemon or two in battle. These Norclo trainers are definitely no slouches, which is why it's important that you build a balanced and strong team as we go along here. Ursumbra is a tough opponent at this stage, as the only real type advantage we have against it is Bug. So if you've caught either Maple Leaf or Terrasect or Bumblow, they might help you out.
Yeesh.
Otherwise, you're gonna have to just use Brute Force.
You know, one of your
Dang
Pokemon
it,
has a
not
fighting type attack.
Ursumbra too? Well, at least I knocked out one of your Pokemon, and I'm about to knock
Yeah,
out the
3
rest.
against
Go,
probably
starter!
6 or 5.
Crim now has either Arvidae, Flaridas, or Walloon, depending on which starter you chose. As a reminder, his starter has the type advantage against yours, so watch out, but if you've built a balanced team, we have seen plenty of Pokemon who will have type advantages against
But the
each
last
of the
Pokemon
starters.
probably
So
also
no
gave
matter
you a tough
which one
time.
Crim has in your situation, you should be able to come out on top.
First I can't get you to stop following me, then you beat me again too? What's going on here? I clearly haven't gotten strong enough, but even at this point, I never expect to lose to you again.
Well, if I do say so myself, I'm quite impressed with both of you. Crim, my boy, you might still have some room to grow, but you have shown me here that you are a more than capable trainer. In fact, I think that both of you are deserving of taking one of these Tundra forms we have made for your very own. What do you say?
No boy.
Wait, what? You want to give us your secret weapon after we came here to stop
It
you?
would still stop me.
I
wouldn't
mean,
it?
what can I say? I'm nothing if not accommodating. I was just really impressed with your Pokemon battle is all, and especially with you, Crim.
You're one of those
Well, if
people
you
who
say
think
so.
they're a
I'm
scientist, but you
certainly
just
not gonna
kind of
turn
just
down
say
the chance to get
sciencey
a Pokemon
words.
This rare and powerful, that's for sure.
Excellent. Now then, I currently have 3 Tundra forms for you all to choose from.
Oh
As
boy.
the Team Tundra scientists behind their creation, these are some of my favorite Tundra forms that we have. So,
Why not give
which
him
one
one of
will
your
you
least
choose?
favorites?
Reed, Wendy, go ahead and pick first. I don't want to be stuck with the one that's going to be weak against yours.
No, that's actually a pretty good reason to not pick one. What the
Wow,
fuck?
would you take a look at
The
that?
Gen 2
Tundra
starters.
forms are one of the most fascinating things that the Norclo region has to offer, even if they were genetically engineered by Team Tundra. While not naturally occurring, Tundra forms are very similar to regional variants in that they are new forms of older Pokemon, but with a couple key differences. First and foremost, they were created by Team Tundra to help them achieve their goals, and are
Look at
not a result of
Chikorita, she's
adapting
the
to
most
their
disturbing in my
Second,
opinion.
all Tundra forms share at least one common type, Ice. This is due to what they are being used for, which I'm sure Team Tundra will explain later, but depending on how they were modified, Tundra forms, like regional variants, are able to have other types that their original forms don't, which I'm sure will result in some very interesting new looks for these older Pokemon.
I'll say.
Alright, well, if you're going to pick that one, then I'll pick this one.
Excellent. I hope you all ended up with one you like. Traveling all the way to the Johto
I'd probably
region
pick the
getting a hold of their
Cyndaquil,
starter
but knowing
Pokemon
that
in order to
Chikorita's
create these
part
new
grass,
forms
I
was
might
not
go with
easy,
this.
so you better take care of them.
Just for more
Speaking of,
coverage.
since I was so nice as to just give you one of these fantastic creatures, I think you owe me a little something in return. A battle, perhaps?
If you just gave me a Pokemon?
Fantastic. Get ready, because you're about to face the smartest mind in all of Team Tundra.
You can't be that smart if you gave me a free Pokemon.
Let's get this snow on the road. Go, Siberianine! My poor puppy!
You've seen this battle before.
Let's see how you like going against the Tundra form of my own.
She's
Go,
pretty...
Totodile!
Oh boy.
So this is our first encounter with a Tundra form.
I don't think
in
this
battle.
means that he's
The
got
Johto
the one that
starters
we didn't
themselves
choose.
are all just pure ice types in their first forms, so in that sense it doesn't really matter which one you're battling. However, they still have their own unique movesets, abilities, and are starter Pokemon in general, so naturally are a bit stronger than your average Pokemon. If you've got a fire or rock type on your hands though, this Totodile here should be able to be dealt with pretty easily.
I Tundra form too? After I just gave you one? Well, all bets are off now. Show
Not
'em what you've got,
again.
Sombra.
Dang it, we had such a hard time with that one before, and you're gonna bring one out
So
on
I
me?
give you an extremely rare Pokemon, and this is how you thank me? You need to be taught some manners.
It is kind of messed up when you think about it.
Well, my child, even though that was quite rude of you, it was all for naught. This battle and those Tundra forms I just gave you were all just a diversion so our boss could finish our mission of obtaining the blueprints for the amplification machine.
Even the boss.
Thatcher! I've got the blueprints. The mission has been a success.
Speak of the devil. Here he is now.
You
Jesus.
did a fine job distracting these
Someone
miscreants, Thatcher.
and put a pencil to
I'm sure you
paper,
kids thought
started
you were
drawing, and
actually
did not
making some
stop.
headway in
Looks
stopping
like
us.
Hercule Satan.
Ha! I'm always one step ahead. But if you have any brains, you won't stick around long enough to learn that. For my name is Cronus, and I am the leader of Team Tundra. Even
Sounds like
though
a wrestler.
all that lollygagging you just engaged in was just a ploy, if you were strong enough to beat Thatcher, I guess you're at least worth some evaluation. How about a friendly battle?
Another one?
Ha ha! Good choice.
I assume they give you some time to
Now
heal in
I'll
between
get
all
to
these.
see for myself how
Because 3 in a row
strong
seems a little
you
too much.
really are.
Then again, if it's going by modern Pokemon standards, no.
I think you'll
Pathetic
come
for
to
them.
find here that I'm a little bit stronger than every other member of Team Tundra. Go, Venipine!
Yeah, so much stronger. She's using the same Pokemon we've already seen before.
Not so tough now, are
Uh-oh,
ya, kid?
we lost the Pokemon.
All right, so it's
Won that
1
one.
to 1 now. I'm still not impressed. Go, Cyndaquil!
I'd call this guy Chiller Quill.
So just like Thatcher, it seems that Cronus has a Tundra form on his team as well. Since it's an ice type just the same, however, fire and rock types are going to be your best friend here. Let's just hope they don't all turn into something
Snake's
crazy
getting some
when
real
they
work.
evolve.
Ugh.
Ah! Well, that Cyndaquil is brand new, so it still needs some training
Another
anyway.
Ursombra?
Go, Ursombra! Ha! About what
Lost
I
again.
expected! Maybe you just don't have what it takes, after all. Ah! You got lucky, kid! I'll admit, that was quite the battle for a little munchkin like you. But it doesn't concern me. Team Tundra has got what we came here for, with the blueprints for this amplification machine.
This must
We'll
be a
able
bitch to
construct
do.
a device
All this yelling.
that will help us in starting the world over again. This is grown-up stuff. So why don't you let us do our thing? And you can focus on your gym battles or whatever it is you're up to before.
Sure, the will
I
probably get us
better
involved with
not
each other.
See you again.
Or else I'll lose to you again.
Well, that was quite the ordeal, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I guess we didn't really stop Team Tundra, sadly, but at least we learned some more about what they're up to. What did
Fucked up
Cronus
shit.
mean
Who
when he
cares
said they
about
want to
Chikorita?
start the world over again? Whatever it means, it can't be good,
Now I think the
but
Chikorita
hey,
because the
at
other
least
two
we got
got
a
picked.
Tundra form out of this whole mess. I have a feeling it's going to be a huge help in both defeating the Norclo gyms and Team Tundra, so I'm glad we were able to come away with it.
Hey, you.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, you. You just came out of the research lab, didn't you?
Not now,
Team Tundra was
Otis.
just in there, weren't they?
Who are you?
Great. It looks like
He's
I'm in
got a
the right
mega
place
bracelet.
then. Listen, I've come here to warn you. You are not safe. This region is not safe. Who am I? That's not important right now.
Not now, wise
What is
man.
important is that you listen to me. I wouldn't be here if it weren't absolutely necessary. You may have been able to get into the research lab and knock around some of their grunts and admins, but trust me, it's gonna get a whole lot worse before this is over. And if you don't play your cards right, Norclo as you know it will cease to exist.
That's just
Luckily,
funny.
though,
It doesn't
I
exist,
was able to
Tyro.
make my way here to help. I know what Team Tundra is capable of, but I also know what can slow them down, which is why I brought you this. It's a keystone. You don't see them much
Yep,
in
Mega
Norclo, but in
Evolution.
the Kalos region they are used as a part of the Mega Evolution phenomenon. If you can find some Mega Stones, it might just give you the edge against Team Tundra. I wish I could do more to help, but that's all I can do for now. I know there are some Mega Stones laying around the region somewhere, it's just a matter of finding them. There's still so much more to this that you don't know. I wish I could stick around to explain more, but I'm out of time. You're in for a wild ride, kid. I suggest you prepare yourself.
Message received.
Well, if I said that things just got a lot more serious, I think that would be an understatement. What is Team Tundra up to? Who is this mystery man? How does he have access to Mega Evolution, and what else does he know that he's not telling us? There is a lot more going on here now than just a simple gym challenge, and we've
shit.
caught ourselves right up in the thick of it. With
Lucky
that
us.
said, though, thank you all so much for watching.
What
this
happened in
video.
this episode?
If you
Very
enjoyed,
interested to see what
please leave a
happened,
like
and
let me
those
know
icy
all your
forms
thoughts
are
about
all
today's
kinds of
episode in the
messed up.
comments below. If
The
you'd like to
Force
support the
original
series and
variant
the channel
onto
further,
some
you can check
onto
out my
Pokemon
Patreon,
gives it
where
a
you can
whole
get
new
early
level
access to
of
Cardinal episodes
It's
and
kind
tons
of messed
behind-the-scenes
up.
looks and other perks.
So
And you
yeah,
can even just
I'm
listen to my
interested in
Pokemon
seeing what the
remixes on
frig Tundra's
Spotify.
plan
And any
is.
and all support in either of those places is